Welcome. What we need is a silenced pistol, 2 lethal syringes and lethal pills in the deposit box. We need these because there are only 2 lethal poisons on the map, so we have to bring this in. Therefore no lockpick, therefore we need a crowbar and a key. I'm gonna do this suit only. I would advise you not to do this. It makes it much more difficult than it has to be. But if you want to do it suit only, this is the way you can do it. Let the intro play so you can jump over this railing and this guard walks by and you don't have to wait. Then we're gonna drop down and we're gonna run into the IT department to get the trank gun. And we only need a trank gun to knock out both of the IT guys very quickly. And then we get the security key card right there. In the beginning you have to be very fast because the things line up pretty much perfectly. You need to open this door, wait until this guard moves and then run around the corner. And you have to run that far that the guy in this glass box doesn't see you anymore right here, but the camera doesn't spot you. And then you can check out the camera. Then we're gonna make our way all the way to where you start as the bank robber because there's a crowbar that we need. The problem is that you cannot open the deposit box with the lethal poison with a crowbar. So we need the master deposit key that one of the guards in this room has. So we need a crowbar to get to the chloroform to knock them all out at once. To speed things up a little bit. Then we're gonna run to this box right here, open it and take out the chloroform. We're gonna activate the climber right here. And then we're gonna drop in the chloroform right here. So we get them all. Because in like a second later one of the guards leaves the room and doesn't get affected by the chloroform. Turn off the climber again and then destroy the evidence. And then we're gonna pick up the master deposit key right here. Or deposit master key. However it is really called. And then we're gonna immediately run into here. We're gonna pick up our poison that we brought in and the chloroform in this. Again, you have to be very quick here so you can make it into the room right across and the guys are still next to each other. Run in here, peek around the corner and throw the chloroform between those guys and then hide a bit because it takes a while. You see the dot over their heads until they come like in an unconscious state and they would still spot you. So you have to keep your distance for a second or two before they fall. Pick up the lethal poison. That's the one that is on the map. And we're gonna leave. Again, hurry a bit because you can make it right on cue to get the janitor upstairs so you can run past him. Because if you miss this cycle of the janitor, 2 of the targets are gone. Or their cycle is gone, let's put it this way. And now you have time to breathe a bit, right here, because this guy will start walking. So you will not miss his cycle, but the next 2 targets will be out of place. So I would recommend you to do this very quickly. Wait until he walks away again. And then poison the drink. Then we're gonna rush around the corner and make our way into this little office space right across because there's the next target. And once he walks past, we can stick him with the needle. This is the security guard with the funny hair. Stick him and the other guy like dies the same moment, so that works out. Right up here, wait a bit because the guy who does cocaine right there does stand a bit in the door, so don't just rush it. In here is the last poison we find and the last poison we need. Pick it up and put it in this guy's cocaine right around the corner. And now you have to be very careful when leaving because one of the guys from the main mission right there will walk right in front of you. Do not get too close, because when he turns around on the stairs, he will spot you. So you need to keep your distance as long as he's on the stairs, and make sure the cocaine guy doesn't spot you. That was him who filled the meter. Then sneakily walk behind him, and he will spot the dead body. And the moment he spots the dead body, he stops caring about anything else, so he will no longer spot you. Right there you can see his little dot disappears, and then you can run past him. Make your way to this little chill out area, I would call it. And we're gonna make our way back to the front. Make sure this woman doesn't spot you, and right through here. We're gonna go upstairs, and here is a bit of luck involved. We're gonna lure one of those two with the crowbar, and sometimes it's the woman, sometimes it's the guy. But if the target walks in, just stick him with the needle. If the other person walks in, knock her out, hide her, and then run into the next room and stick the guy with the needle. This is the slower version, but I'm guessing like 6-7 seconds only, so not that bad. And I'm not gonna restart this contract for this bit of RNG. And then take out your syringe and stick this guy. And then the next guy is a bit tricky. You have to shoot the chandelier that is right behind him, which is the middle one right here. And then the target will walk away from his coffee mug and investigate. That's the only way I could find to move this guy. And then you can poison his drink. Like the janitor looks a bit in your direction, but not fully. And then we're gonna head towards the exit. It will take a while until he drinks again, but run to the exit. Overall, it's a very annoying contract. The problem is that you're extremely limited. There are only 2 lethal poisons on this map, 2 pills. You need 2 syringes, and you can bring another poison, which means your loadout is pretty much determined. And because you need to retrieve the poison from the deposit box and from the log cabin, it is determined that you need this key and the crowbar. So it's not really that much optional stuff in here. I think, I don't know, maybe I'm missing something. But anyway, if it helped you, let me know. If it didn't help you, let me also know. See you next time.